Brought to you through the regional support of First 5 Fresno County, First 5 Tulare County, and First 5 Madera County. Because it's all about the kids.
While play is a fun activity that can help a child learn, it can also be used to help children who have experienced trauma learn coping skills. Claudia Solis-Acala takes a look at sand play therapy.
To look at this scene, one might think it's all about having fun, but something much deeper is happening here. It's called sand play therapy.
Tell me about this one. Tell me about this.
Because of the sensitivity of this topic, this is a dramatization. This particular child is a model. Rose Rubio is a licensed marriage family therapist and a registered play therapist supervisor who works at the Cahuilla Delta Exeter Health Clinic.
What it is that it's a way that a child or an adult is actually able to see or demonstrate to you what's happening inside of them without actually using words. And with children, a lot of times they don't have the words to attach to what they're feeling or what's going on. So this is a great way of being able to have them kind of demonstrate in a play sort of way and let you know kind of some of the things that are happening in their lives.
A child is asked to create a world in a sand tray using figurines and other assorted toys. Through this process, they are able to work out their problems in a safe environment.
And to them it's fantasy, but once you get to know the child, once you get to know what's happening or the reason that you're seeing them, it all starts kind of playing itself out within the tray.
Play therapy can be helpful for children experiencing a wide variety of problems, ranging from bullying at school to divorce and different types of abuse. Maria Villagomez took her daughter in to see Rose for play therapy after she experienced a traumatic event.
There was nightmares, there sure was nightmares, and there was physically and mentally, she was violent. She was acting out violently to the other children and to herself, and she just wasn't herself.
She says her daughter's behavior was having an effect on her other children, so she brought them in as well. But the scenes in the sand trays were dramatically different.
My other children, they had made their sand tray, and theirs was more fun and, fun and kid stuff, and hers was different. People hiding in safe places, and it was weird. It was different.
Rose points out trauma and stress can negatively impact a child's development, and early intervention is crucial.
As a child is developing, if something has happened in their life, it gets stunted, their developmental stages get stunted at some point. So that's when you start seeing the behaviors, that's when you start seeing them being aggressive, because they've tried everything they already know internally to try. Whether it's playing it out, whether it's trying to use the words that they do have, the limited words that they do have. And once they're not able to, then at that point, then you start seeing the behaviors.
She was scared. She was scared of everything. Yeah, she was anxiety, and her eating habits, they all were off. You could tell big time, there was a big difference in the way she was acting. She would put her castles where they were safe with the princesses, and she would call it herself her safe place. This is a safe place, and this is a bad side.
Of course, when a child goes in for therapy, it doesn't always mean that they will play out a traumatic event or problem they are dealing with.
There's some times where they come in and they're just wanting to play out their day. Maybe nothing happened throughout that day, or maybe there's nothing going on in their lives, but there's some behavioral issues, because they wouldn't come here if they weren't having some kind of a problem somewhere. What happens over here that they want to go to the light?
Rose says the most important role of the therapist is to listen.
I don't interpret, I don't assume that a dragon is a dragon. I don't assume that a dragon is going to be bad. I don't assume that it's going to have fire coming out of his mouth. The child tells me that. They're in control of what's happening.
By confronting problems in a clinical play therapy setting that is non-intrusive and non-threatening, children are able to find healthier solutions.
And when they say, "Can you help me?" I said, well, let's figure out a way that you can figure out how to do this. Let's figure out how you can do this by yourself. And they eventually do. So it starts building that inner strength. You know what? I can do this.
Play is something that just comes naturally, and sand play therapy can benefit just about everyone. It's especially appropriate for ages 3 and up. The number of sessions needed to resolve the problem depends on the individual.
Towards the end of the sand plays, they were actually a lot better. They were a lot better. They were more fun, different kid stuff in which she was interested in, not stuff that she had to worry about. She's doing a lot better. She doesn't. She's not violent, and she eats better. And she talks about, you know, what she wants instead of just acting out aggressively.
Rose says the successes of the children she helps are the biggest reward.
Thank you for sharing today, kiddo. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Thanks, Claudia. For more information about sand play therapy, just log on to kvpt.org and click on 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
Brought to you through the regional support of First 5 Fresno County, First 5 Tulare County, and First 5 Madera County. Because it's all about the kids.